Still on our relationship journey with raw PHP, we are still trying to make sure that everything works well. So in the past tutorial, we just saw that we added countries. And in this tutorial, we're just going to make sure that when the user registers, they can be able to add a country to their profile. Mostly because if you look at the users table in our database, you will see that there's a column for countries. And according to our relational databases, the country that is supposed to be, what is supposed to be here is supposed to be a number, all right? But then what the user will see on their form is a name. Raw PHP does this very intelligently if we just tell it what nature of relationship countries has with users. The countries table, the nature of relationship it has with users will determine whether a user can see this. So this is a user, and if we check user profile, we basically want people to be able to select when they come to edit profile. We want them to be able to select their, what they call it, their country and their state and local government from their profile. Okay, it appears if you have this, it appears that our edit page is not working properly. So first of all, on the edits, it appears that if you look at this point, keep your eye at the lower left corner. If you look at this point, you will see that it's not showing a number on the edit page. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go to the user edit. So, and we'll go to the users table just to fix it. And we're in the user.view. How do we come here? From user.view, we have user edit. Okay. So from user view, if we go to the edit method, it has users edit. Okay, looks fine. Okay, so we will go to the controller. That's probably where we are supposed to find whatever is wrong. So we'll go to the controller, users controller, and we'll look for the edit method. So what is basically happening here is saying if this user is the one visiting, if the user is not the one visiting, or if this user is an admin, throw this or. This should be an AND. This condition is not correct. So this is basically trying to check something, but what it's checking is wrong. It's trying to check if the user that is viewing, trying to edit, is the owner. Only two people can edit this. That is the owner of this profile and the admin. So it's first of all, it's checking if this user is not if the user that is viewing, trying to edit, is not the owner of this profile, throw an error message. Also, another thing to check is if this user can be an admin. So check if this user is an admin. So from what is going to be, this user can either be this, the owner, or if the user is not admin. Okay, so this is supposed to be an AND. So this user is not the owner of this profile, and also this user is not an admin. That means we're going to see this error. So we just fixed this. So you should fix it in your own copy. And then that is one way. Then secondly, we're going to make sure that we have the right page displaying. Edit.twig. Okay, so let's go and check back. If we get back to our okay, this opens up the edit page properly, so just make sure you fix that. So the next thing we would need to do is to add a drop down button here so that the user can add their country too. So if we go back, and of course this is not the page where the user needs to edit their password. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go back, remove the password, go to the user edit page that we just opened, user edit page, and then we will I'll pause this and add the select box for country. So we're good to go. I just added this, which is basically a form group just like every other element on the page, but then it's a select box that is just a drop down. As you can see, it's a select with this class, then just says select country, the first option. Then we will, in the next video, we'll add a loop here to retrieve the list of countries. All right, And then the next thing I'm going to do is to remove this password field. I don't